Hey guys, welcome back to Slam Dunk Central. Today we'll talk about 5 upcoming NBA players who are going to be millionaires. Let's head into it. Number 5, Donovan Mitchell, Utah Jazz.
11 from the floor. Donovan rainbows up a shot, gets it.
Ever since Donovan Mitchell debuted as an all-rookie first-teamer in 2017-2018, his all-star arrival seemed a matter of when, not if. Well, the when is now. He'll soon be off to the Windy City to represent the Utah Jazz in the world's greatest pickup game. It's the result of challenging the notion that player development isn't linear. Each season, he comes back a bit more productive and a touch more efficient than the prior year. As a 23-year-old who seems like he settled into the role of primary scorer and secondary distributor, he might be closer to his ceiling than others on this list. But when your floor reaches an all-star level, that's not a bad thing. Let's also not gloss over the fact that he's still getting better. While most dynamic when attacking the rim, he's increasingly dangerous as a shooter. His free throw of 85.9% and true shooting of 55.8% are both personal best, as are his connection rates from 3 to 10 feet of 42.9%, 10 to 16 feet of 50.7%, and 16 feet to the 3-point line with 50.4%. His net worth is estimated around $600,000 in 2020, so we're sure that he'll become a millionaire one day. Number 4, Trae Young, Atlanta Hawks.
Free to shoot.
Trae Young evaluations are tricky. They almost force him into a discussion about what really matters in the sport. If ESPN's real plus-minus metric can be taken as gospel, then you're looking at this season's best offensive player and worst defender. What's a player like that even worth? Clearly, we think quite a bit. The name of the game is scoring, and Young is incredible at both converting scoring chances and finding them for his teammates. He's on course to becoming only the 5th player to average 29 points and 9 assists, and just the 2nd to do so in one of his first 2 NBA seasons. He's also a unique sniper with the 2nd most makes on shots from 28 plus feet and an unbelievable 39.4% success rate on threes launched after at least 7 dribbles. Granted, this production is occurring on a not good Hawks team, but that same squad is 7 points better per 100 possessions with him than without, and one could make a convincing argument that even if he lost some volume with a superior supporting cast, he might make up a difference with his mind-numbing efficiency. His handle and inside the gym shooting range remind you of Steph Curry, and Young might edge the 2-time MVP in playmaking, though Curry gets the nod in close range finishing and all things defense. Young has more 40-point games before the age of 22 than anyone not named Kevin Durant or LeBron James. This doesn't completely forgive Young's turnstile defense, but he's certainly one of the league's 5 most promising youngsters, and with his current net worth of $780,000, it won't take him long to reach the million either. Number 3, Jason Tatum, Boston Celtics. Boasting both a deep roster and a head coach who knows how to use it, the Boston Celtics can make just about every 5-man combination become bad news for the opposition. But there's one thing the Shamrocks can't figure out: treading water without Jason Tatum. Their 3rd-year forward has snatched the title of Boston's best player, and there are 0 reasons to think the 21-year-old will relinquish it. He's the only Celtic with an off-court net rating in the red, minus 0.8. The next closest is Gordon Hayward's, plus 5.4. Tatum is surging through a breakout month. Over his last dozen outings, he's been good for 26.6 points, 6.7 rebounds, 3.3 assists, 1.3 steals, and 1 block per night. He's shooting 50% from the field and 47.3% from distance during a stretch. This only serves to spotlight what's been a dominant season as a whole. He owns a 5.16 real plus-minus. If that sounds high, that's because it is. Only 4 players, each an all-star starter, have better mark. Tatum is starring in a way that makes us wonder if his lofty ranking is actually high enough. As SB Nation's Michael Pena wrote, his 2-way contributions impact nearly every area of the modern game that relates to wins and losses. He's built to thrive in a playoff atmosphere with an untouchable combination of size, feel, strength, aggression, and pinpoint footwork that will make a Broadway choreographer blush. His net worth is estimated at $830,000, so we doubt that it will take him more than 1 more year to reach the million. Number 2, Ben Simmons, Philadelphia 76ers.
Size advantage on the rookie.
In a decade, maybe once in a lifetime type player.
Don't let Ben Simmons' lack of 3-ball or his imperfect fit with Joel Embiid distort your views of his worth. Simmons is a walking triple-double threat who defends all 5 positions. He's on a short list of all-cap stars, and he's clearly one of the league's elite young ballers. Also, don't let the fact that this is technically Simmons' 4th NBA season force you into thinking that he has no place on this list. Much like the voters who awarded him Rookie of the Year honors in 2017-2018, we're counting Simmons' debut campaign as the one in which he first suited up. Inside the arc, he almost has no weaknesses. Sure, he could be more accurate from the charity stripe with a career high of only 62.7%, and maybe his turnovers could come down a touch with 3.6 per game. But on any given night, he can go for some combination of 20 points, 10 rebounds, rebounds, and 10 assists. Oh, and he'll do that while locking up the other team's top scorer too. His reluctance to even attempt triples is frustrating. Just ask head coach Brett Brown, but that shouldn't obfuscate the full picture with Simmons. He's a 6'10", 230-pound locomotive in the open court, as threatening as anyone this side of Giannis Antetokounmpo and LeBron James when he gets a full head of steam. Simmons' boards, dimes, steals, and deflections, those are part of his NBA story too. He's trickier to build around than others on this list, but he could be a superstar in the right situation. With his net worth being $850,000, he's about to become the next NBA millionaire. Number 1. Luka Doncic, Dallas Mavericks.
Got right here. Fourth time down in a row. The Luka magic is back.
While this list is littered with the current and future All-Stars, Luka Doncic is the only current MVP candidate. Others may eventually reach that level, but he's here now, and considering he's all of 20 years old, he should be nowhere near his full potential. The only thing that surprises me about Luka Doncic's ascension is that it's so quick. Fellow Slovenian and national teammate Goran Dragic told NBA.com's Sekou Smith, "I was thinking 3rd, 4th, 5th year in the NBA, but not in his 2nd year. He's already showing he's one of the best, and he's only 20 years old. And he's putting up numbers like, it seems crazy to say it, but the next Michael Jordan." The last part is probably hyperbolic, but can anything be qualified as such when it's attached to a shooting star like Doncic? He's been slowed by an ankle injury and nothing else this season. He's missed 11 games, but he's 2nd in both player efficiency ratio with 29 and a box plus minus of 11.4. He's on course to become the 3rd player to average 28 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists. We've written this already, but it bears repeating. He's 20 years old and already has a net worth of $950,000, so he might as well become a millionaire next week. What do you think about these upcoming players? Who is your favorite one? Let us know in the comment section. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.